Hello everyone, good afternoon. I hope you can see me better today. I've tried to change the light, so we'll see how that goes. So today we're going to do upper body focus yoga session. So it's going to be more core and a little bit arms. So it's going to be a bit shorter than usual, but should be a bit more intense also. So if you're ready, you can just start by sitting down. I'm going to start cross-legged or in any comfortable position for you. Straighten your back, bring your shoulders down, and find a stable posture. Close your eyes. So we're going to start just by recentering ourselves. So whatever you're doing before the class, what you'll be doing after, doesn't matter right now. Just recenter yourself. This is a moment just for you. So we're going to take some deep breaths in and out through the nose. So fill up your lungs. Inhale. Exhale slowly. Inhale again. Exhale. Just try to focus on the point in between your eyebrows. If for any reason you don't manage to keep that breath going, you can just slow yourself down or stop, take a pause. It's very important that you are able to breathe throughout the movements. So a couple more breaths here. And slowly open your eyes. And come directly on hands and knees. We'll come to a plank posture with your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. And we're going to start by extending out our left leg straight out and your right arm straight out in front of you. So push into your shoulder blade and lift that foot off the ground. Bring the leg parallel to the ground. And on an exhale, fold in, round your back, and bring your knee to your elbow. Inhale, straight out again. Exhale, round in. Inhale. So you have your core is strong here. Navel is going in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more times. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch out. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Same thing on the other side. So the right leg stretches out and the left arm stretches out in front of you. Lift that leg off the ground, parallel to the ground. Inhale here and exhale, knee towards your elbow. Inhale, straight out. You can flex your foot behind. Exhale, round your back, push into your shoulder blade. Inhale. Exhale, navel goes in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So if I'm going too fast for you, you can always slow down. There's no problem. A couple more times here. And release. So what's also good here is if your hands and your wrists are not too warm yet, you can just do a little warm up with your wrists. So you go circles over your wrist here. On one side and on the other side, circling over the wrists. Don't sink into the shoulder blades. You can fold your hands in so the fingers come in towards you and the palms are facing up. You kind of bounce up and down, warming up in the opposite torsion. So we're going to be quite a bit on our wrists, but as I told you, if you need to take a break, please do. And those hands come the opposite way, so now your palms are facing down towards the ground, fingers towards you. And same movement here. Stretching out the inside of the arms. Just lightly warming up those wrists. Great. Come back to neutral here. Now you're going to place that right hand under your right shoulder. And you're going to bring your left leg out straight. And so I'm going to show you different variations here. So the first one here, you can have your knee on the ground and open up to the side here. And we can do some crunches here with our leg, our knee to the ground. So if you're here, that's great. You can just crunch here. So you bring your elbow to your knee. Try to stay stable. Try not to fall over on the side to keep yourself open up. If this is not good enough for you, you can bring both feet out. Both legs are straight, so you're on the outside of your foot, and you bring your hips up. Make sure you're really pushing into that shoulder, not sinking in. Hold here. And we're going to do the same thing here, but with our hips up high. So exhale, crunch in. Inhale, back out. Remember to breathe here. Inhale, exhale, crunch in. So your navel is coming in. You can really feel a strong core here. A couple more times. Come back out. Bring both hands to the ground. And we're going to bring that left leg next to your left hand. So the other knee is still on the ground. Push yourself up. Just for a second here. Hips going down towards the ground. And come back to the ground. Back to downward facing dog. And we're going to bring that left leg up towards the sky. Inhale. And with an exhale, bend that leg and the knee comes towards your left elbow. With an exhale here. So push into those shoulder blades. If it doesn't touch the elbow, it's okay. Inhale back. Exhale, crunch here. Round your back a little bit here so you can reach that knee to your elbow. Inhale. One-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, crunch in. So have your fingers nice and spread out so you can really spread out that weight. Inhale. Exhale deeply. Really, on the exhale, make sure the navel is in, pelvis is curving in towards the inside. A couple more times here. Inhaling goes up. Exhale. And back into downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths here. Arms are straight. Heels are going towards the ground. On the next inhale, knees come to the ground. Come back into that tabletop position. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So bring your left hand under your shoulder here. Fingers are spread out. So I'm going to go over to the other side so I'm not my back facing you. And your right leg is going to go out straight and your left knee is still on the ground here. So this is the first level. So you can do these crunches here this way. So just crunch in. And if you want to take it a little bit further, both legs come straight out. Hips go up. Don't fall out on your side. The leg goes up. Inhale, exhale, crunch in. So really use that exhale to really force on that core, so get the navel in. Don't sink into the shoulder. Two more times. And come back to tabletops here. Both hands on the ground. Bring that right leg to the front. Left knee is to the ground. Hands up on your leg. Open your chest. Breathe here deeply. Let your hips sink towards the ground. Pelvis tucks in. And we're going to come back to downward facing dog. So hands go to the ground. Both feet to the back and push in those feet and those hands. Downward facing dog. Now we're going to raise the right leg up. Inhale. And exhale, crunch. Bring that knee towards your right elbow. Inhale back up. Exhale, round your back. Inhale. Exhale. So the more you push into those shoulder blades in that exhale, the easier it will be to bring your knee to your arm. 3 more times. So yeah, when you're crunching in, also look down to the ground. Don't look in front so you don't hurt your neck. Come back to downward facing dog. And both knees come down to the ground. So sit back. If you have any knee pain, you can always sit on something In the middle here, if you have blocks or a cushion, that's better for you. So close your eyes here, feel the heat. Take 3 deep inhales, 3 deep exhales. I'm back facing the front of my mat. And we're going to come up to standing. All right, so your feet come together. And you're going to sweep your hands down to the ground, bend your knees. And they reach up, not all the way up over your ears, so you can see your hands. Look down, see if you can see your toes. Sit back into your heels. Try to have your back not too curved in. Try to have it as straight as possible. Look up towards your hands. Hold here, and we're going to slowly go down to the ground. Sit down into your sitting bones. And we're going to come into Navasana. So we have 2 options here. So your feet are going to come off the ground. You're going to be just on your sitting bones. You can have your shins parallel to the ground. Remember to open your chest up. So don't round it in. Open up. Have those palms facing towards the ceiling. So if this is good enough, you can stay here. If you want more, you can straighten those legs. Look up towards your toes. Open that chest. Straight arms. Feel the navel going in towards your spine. And we're going to slowly go down, as slow and controlled as you can do. Still hold here. And let's inhale, bring yourself all the way back up. Still holding here as long as you can. Look up to those toes. Up that chest. And once again, we're going to go down as slowly as possible. Exhale. Hold here, just a few centimeters off the ground. And release. Breathe here. Bring your legs in towards you, balance from side to side. Feel your back against the ground. And then roll yourself up. Sitting again. And we're going to come on our stomach. So lie down, make a cushion with your hands, your cheek, go onto that cushion. So your stomach bringing you to the ground. And we're going to work a little bit on the back muscles, which are very important also for your abdomen, your core. So a strong core means strong back and vice versa. Now bring your forehead to the ground and your hands go back, palms facing up. And with an inhale, you're going to bring your head up, shoulders back. Try to pretend you're reaching something behind you with your hands. And if you want to take it a little bit further, bring those feet off the ground. Legs are straight. Keep the toes touching together. Look up. Shoulder blades are together as if you could hold something in between there. Don't forget to breathe here. Don't hold your breath. 3 more breaths. Now exhale, calm down. Make a cushion to the other side. And we're going to do that a second time. Come back with your forehead on the ground. Hands go back, palms facing the ceiling. And with an inhale, come up off the ground, feet and hands off the ground. The glutes are tight. Open that chest. Look up. Spread those fingers. And breathe. And exhale, release back down to the ground. Feel the muscles in your back, how they work on this, your abdomen. And come back to center. You can bring your hands under your shoulders here. Tuck your feet in. Now we have 2 options here to come back into downward facing dog. First option, just push yourself up and downward facing dog. Otherwise, if you want to work on your arms a little bit more, we're going to bring everything up in one time. So without your knees, look down towards the ground and bring yourself up. Push yourself up here. You can hold yourself in a plank just for a few seconds. So core is strong here. Make sure your hips are not falling down towards the ground or coming up to the ceiling too much. You want to have a straight back. Really with each exhale, bring the navel in. And the next exhale, downward facing dog. Press your forehead towards the ground, shoulders away from the ears. Deep breath here. And bring, with an inhale, your right foot to the front. Crescent. Reach your arms up. Check you have 90-degree angle here. Open towards the side. And straighten both legs out. You're going to bring your feet facing the side of your mat here. You can close that a little bit if it's too wide for you. And both feet are parallel here. And we're going to take a goddess pose here. So we're going to sit down. So your back is straight and pretend that you're going to sit down on something, a stool in the middle here. Check you can see your toes. So you have the right angle here, 90-degree angle. Heart are in prayer. And we're going to take one last intense abdominal exercise pose here. So bring your hearts in prayer. And with each breath, we're going to reach our elbow towards our leg. So inhale, one side. And don't move your legs here. You're just moving your upper body. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So really try to feel that in the sides of your body here. Really working here, as well as your legs, I'm aware. We're just giving it a last final push here. Keep your back as straight as possible. 3 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, back to center. Inhale, straighten the legs. Great. So you can probably feel that in the core and in the legs. Slowly bring your feet a little bit closer together. We're going to shake that out from right to left. So let your arms freely flap from right to left. So no strength here. Letting it out. Great. Come back to center, and we're going to lie down on our back and take a little twist here to end off. So lie down. And now you're going to bend your right leg in towards your chest and bring that knee towards your left side with your right hand. Your right arm extends on your right side and look towards the right. And feel that twist in your back. So we're just relaxing here to end. Inhale back to center slowly. Release the legs to the ground. Same thing on the other side. So left leg bends in towards your chest. Interlace your hands behind. And reach that knee towards your right side slowly. The opposite arm extends on your left side and look over to your left. So try to go deeper with each exhale here. Inhale, come back to center. And release both legs down for a short Shavasana here. So we're gonna open the legs wide, let the feet fall to the side. Palms are facing the ceiling. We're gonna take 3 deep breaths, breathing in through the nose and letting it out, sighing out through the mouth. So inhale deeply. Through the mouth. So really release. No more effort here. The whole body is still. Inhale deeply. Sigh it out. So every time you sigh it out, just imagine all the muscles just releasing, melting down to the ground. And last time. Great. Now come to stillness. Just for a few seconds here, Navasana, taking all the movements in, giving your muscles a time to register what just happened here and the blood to flow again. It's important to take, even if it's just 1 minute after a session, instead of just stopping and going on to whatever you were doing before or your next plans, it's just good to take a moment to pause. It'll really mark the beginning and the end here. Give your body and your mind a moment to pause. Don't forget to scan your body. Make sure there's no tensions created from anything you did. So you can stay here if you feel good here and you want to take a longer Shavasana. If not, you can start moving again slowly. And slowly come back to a sitting posture. Come back cross-legged. And I like to finish off with 3 Oms. We start with it this time, but we can finish off. So put your hands in prayer. Take a big inhale. Inhale. Last time. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this class, and I hope that you can feel your upper body. Feel free to comment, to like, and if you want to share it to other people who'd enjoy this. And have a great rest of the day, everyone.